Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode 1612. It is Ernie barking. Good morning. Thursday morning. What's going on? Happy Thursday. Ernie he's going to doggy daycare this morning. He has been out of control this morning. He woke up at got up at 6, and then he was barking at the neighbor's dog and then dog walkers, and he's ready to go play. What's up? What a shitty night yesterday was it's Madison Card Show week. So it's always a stressful week. So yesterday I was and I got everything that I needed to get done for the card show, at least what I needed to get done yesterday got done. And then it's, dealing with the parking passes, and it's like, oh my God, I miss the days of 20 tables and only having to deal with a few people. It was so much nicer. So Madison Card Show is this Saturday. 250 tables, completely sold out. $5 admission, $8 parking. This goddamn parking bullshit. I can't wait until it's just a norm, because I'm just getting fed up with parking this, parking that. I don't even care about because now I've got to deal with it's coming at me from both ways. It's coming at me from people don't want to pay, and that's fine. If you don't want to pay, bitch about it on Facebook and don't come to the show. I don't give a fuck. But now I've got to pay for dealers parking, and it's like, well, if I bought so many tables, how come I only get one parking pass? It's like, well, because that's what I said. Like, do you want more parking passes? I'll just charge you more for tables. You're getting a free parking pass. You're welcome. So I'm so tired of dealing with people. I'm at the point where I just want to hire somebody, and as soon as I get a message, I'll be like, go talk to Billy Bob. He's my customer service person, because I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to hear it. If you have any complaints. So that happened. Oh, that didn't happen, but it's annoying. It's like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to listen to complaints. So we'll get through it. It'll be a good show. Saturday, Alliant Energy Center. We're back at the hotel November 29th and 30th. And then December, January, February, all at the Alliant. So, and I really, it's the time. It's just the time that I'm putting into this stuff is just absurd. And I'm hoping that one of my dealers is like a tech guy, and he has a brilliant idea that I think would work amazing, and it's useful for like everybody, and it's not a startup money grab. And it's very, like, I would be the first, like I already told him, I'm the first person in line to utilize, like, let's talk. It's not going to be something that can be created overnight, but he has that tech savvy. I don't know what he does in his day job, but it's along these lines of like creating platforms and websites and stuff. So he has an idea that's brilliant that would help me tremendously. So I want to talk to him. The last like 3 months, because we only see each other at the card, probably just like, hey, let's make an hour of time and let's talk about this and try to get this off the ground, because especially right now, I am at my wit's end with all of this, like, and the parking stuff. Not only am I paying out of pocket for all of these parking passes, but I spent probably 4 hours, at least 4 hours yesterday on on the parking pass bullshit. So that's not worth that. That's $1,200 in cash plus 4 hours of my time. So I'm frustrated. And you're my couch. Or wait, is this the couch? And yeah, this is my couch. Yeah, the big buck. Ugh. Fucking A. I like to do this because I hear other people, they'll be like, there's 140 tables at the hotel share, 250 tables multiplied by $80. And oh my God, look at all the money they're making. And it's like, okay, well, $1,200 that was not in the budget, divide that by $80. And that's what, 13 tables, something like that. That's 13 tables just in unexpected expenses for these fucking parking passes. Securities, like whatever, insurance, advertising. Well, you have sponsors. Yeah, my sponsors pay for 25% of my Facebook advertising. Maybe I should go out and get more sponsors, and that would alleviate that. But all right, I'll stop complaining about this, but I'm going to complain about eBay Live next. So you're probably wondering what the hell happened to my eBay Live sale last night. I'm also wondering. So I know what happened. I know some people were having issues as early as Monday with eBay, and eBay was down. And I like Cooter. Like, we'll keep prices. The table's the same, but you got to pay for your own fucking parking. I like that. However, here's the caveat. That would be simple. Here's the problem. Since it's not in my contract, because the contract states everybody pays for parking, and there's not, although I could probably, if you really fought it, you could probably get around this because it doesn't say but anyway, the caveat is, well, everybody's got to pay for parking, and they start counting cars that come through. Well, we had 54 people, or I think they said like 77, which that didn't happen. And then they try to bill me. So there you go. Starting in January, one way or another, it's going to be dealers will be paying for parking, whether it's in the table price or it's just you got to pay for your parking. But one way or another, that cost is going to be, because I'm not going to cover it. I've been generous last month and this month to cover it, and not going forward. So if that means we don't sell out, then we'll stop doing shows at the Alliant, and I'll just do a smaller show at the hotel, raise table prices over there to make it worth my time. That's the bottom line. So eBay. So some people were having issues as early as Monday. And then I saw some more issues Tuesday. And then yesterday morning, I was having issues. I could not access my backend, my eBay Live backend. And then some of the seller hub was not working. I could ship. I never had any issues shipping. But some of the stuff wasn't working on my back end. And I didn't think anything of it. And so I've been like, and I made this was the biggest push I've had for an eBay Live sale. The most I've put into it in terms of tweeting, Instagramming, Facebooking, all this bullshit. And it didn't happen. So backstory. I was getting ready to, so my live was supposed to start at 6:30 last night. So around 6, I'm getting ready, and I popped in sports card grading. And also this was supposed to be the debut of Collector's Corner. Now I saw, it's like I wasn't the only person that got, and I know Steve at Sports Card Grading got the email as well, and he was part of it. and I saw, like, I was going through the eBay Live, and other people were putting Collector's Corner in their titles. There was supposed to be, from what it's probably spelled out in the email we got, but it's going to be a separate like thing. Like on eBay Live, if you go to eBay Live, it's like they'll do separate, like Gem Night, Thursday night Gem Night. So your spot, like only sellers that are in that whatever that event are part of it. So none of that. I didn't see any pushes for Collector's Corner. Like, I was led to believe like there were incentives for sellers. If we hit certain numbers, we would get, an incentive. So I didn't see any like marketing for it, which is a lot disappointing. So I'm like, all right, maybe there's some maybe they're pushing, from the back end that we just don't see. As long as I'm, I'm going to get this influx and I've seen what the influx can do. Like, I've had the eBay push, and you've probably seen it in some of those earlier streams. Like, holy shit, like that's a push. So I know the power of the push. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm banking on the back end. So I popped in a little after 6:00 last night after Sports Card Grading went live, and I popped in, and I just wanted to see what their viewership numbers were looking like. And they'd only been on for, it was like 6:15. They'd been on for like 15 minutes. So I'm like, I wonder what their viewership numbers, just to see, so I can prepare myself, because depending on what type of numbers I have, is going to play a factor into what I start off with. I'll probably start off with lower end stuff. And, once we start building an audience, or I start seeing, okay, people are bidding, if I have, sometimes it's numbers based, but sometimes numbers don't matter. Sometimes the viewers numbers don't matter. Sometimes there could be 10 people in the room, but if there's 2 or 3 people actively bidding, awesome. And I'll throw good stuff in. If there's 40 people in the room, but nobody's bidding, or I'm going to get this for $1, I'm going to get steals and deals, I'm not going to put good stuff in. I'll dangle a few things here and there, but we're just going to run, stuff. So I kind of use that to dictate what I'm going to run. And that way I can have a little preparation based on, okay, if they've got great numbers, I'm going to start it off with a really nice card just to, all right, here we go. Or if it's a weak start, I'll throw, I don't know, a shitty slab, or, a shitty slab of like a Michael Jordan. And I think I was prepared to run like a Michael Jordan PSA 7 or something. So I pop into Sports Card Grading last night, and I can't see their viewer count. And if you've been on eBay Live, you can see where the viewer numbers are. And I don't see it. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So because I was going to use that as kind of a base to get my stream started. And then all of a sudden I'm like looking down to where can I chat? I can't chat. Like, there's no chat box. I'm like, that's weird. And then they run an item and I can't see the item. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe it's just a one-off, like random thing. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, my account was not working in the morning. Maybe it's still not working, or maybe it's not working again. So, okay, I'm going to pop out. I'm going to close out the app and then get back in. So I did that, get back in the app, go in, same exact thing. Jesus. So eBay didn't shadow ban me. So I go into another stream, like a random stream, which now I'm going to get push notifications for some coin seller. Same thing. I can't see the viewers. I can't chat. I can't bid on auctions. What the hell? I pop into another one. Same. Another one. Same. So I went into like 4 or 5 streams and I'm having the same issue. So by this point, I texted, because Steve was out of town. Steve runs Sports Card Grading. And his son Nick was running the show. And so I texted him and I'm like, hey, just a heads up, like, I'm in your stream, but I can't see, like, I can't bid on anything, and I can't chat, and I can't see the viewer count. Like, something's going on. Just a heads up. Then I sent my eBay rep an email, and I said, hey, this is what I'm seeing. I have I have a live starting here shortly. I'm a little concerned. And I sent him a screenshot of what, my screen looked like. And so he got back to me. He's like, yeah, that was happening to me earlier. I'll look into it further and see if there's, active tickets. So, okay. So I go ahead, by this time, 6:30 rolls around. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get 6:25. I'm like, it's 6:25. I'm going to just start my stream just to see what's going on. So I popped in and just turned it on, and I'm just kind of doing some stuff. I'm looking at my back end, and I have like nobody had joined. I can't see, none of my numbers are populating on my back end because I can see concurrent viewers, likes, concurrent viewers, likes, and total viewers. None of that's populating. I can see people that are entering the room, and that's it. And like 7 people had entered the room. And like now we're like at 6:30 and only 7 people are in the room. I've been, the stream's been active for 5 minutes. I'm like, this is certainly not not good. And so I asked the chat, I'm like, hey, if you can chat, please say so. It can just be like a letter. Just say something in the chat. Nothing. Crickets. Oh, shit. I'm like, if you cannot chat, blink once. If you can hear me, blink twice. That doesn't make sense. So I'm like, if you can hear me, but you cannot chat, please send me an eBay message. I got a couple eBay messages. Like, hey, I can see you, I can hear you, but I can't chat. Like, okay. So I followed up with my eBay rep, and I'm like, okay, so I'm live now, and I can't see anything on the back end. A few people have come in, and all of a sudden, like 4 chats popped up in a row, like boom, boom, boom. And then a couple more people joined the room, and then nothing. And I'm like, so then he goes, this is a site-wide outage. He's like, hang tight, we'll let you. And then like a few minutes later, we got an email that said, there was a service interruption affecting eBay live events. And then their recommendation, if you have a planned event, please hold off on starting it while our teams work to resolve the issue. We'll provide an update as soon as all services are fully restored. And I think it was fully restored by like, I don't know what time it was, 7:30, 8 o'clock. By that time, I went 10 minutes in, and I even ran. I picked up like a random Josh Allen card. I picked this random Josh Allen card. I'm like, I didn't want to run a slab and sell it for $1. I'm like, what will likely get a bid that I'm okay selling for $1? And so I ran that, no action. I ran it 2 or 3 times, nothing. I'm like, okay, we're gonna, service got restored. My thought process was, if this were any other night, pretty much 95% of other nights, I would have done a live stream last night. Since I promoted Barry Sanders autograph, Calvin Johnson, Taysom Hill, Tom Brady rookie, Michael Jordan slabs, Cubs vintage and pre-war, like, I wasn't going to go on and do a live stream, but, oh, I'm sorry, we're having issues, but here's a Josh Allen base card. So it was in my best interest to just take the night off again, which is really annoying because I took Monday and Tuesday off in preparation for this big marathon stream, and then doing a stream tonight for wrestling night. And now I've got the Madison Card Show this weekend. So not good. So yeah, I just decided, I'm not going to do anything tonight. I'm certainly not, by the time it was fully restored, By the time it was fully restored, there's no way I could get 350 auctions. I would have been live till 2 a.m. So yeah, I just went upstairs. Me and Ernie hung out and watched NBA of all things. So that's what happened. I did go through and also for anybody that's upset because they can't sell on eBay Live, this is the perfect example of why they're not letting everybody on the eBay Live platform. It's not ready for prime time. There are still issues. It's still in beta. Can you imagine having thousands of sellers on and this happens? And shit, this might happen more often if there were more sellers. Who knows? I don't know. But there you go. That's why eBay Live is not open to just anybody. So I may do, I'm probably going to do a pop-up sale today. It'll be a random sale. It'll be just random, like typical requests in raw. I've got plenty of junk slabs. So probably later this morning, I've got a call at 9:30. I got to take Ernie to school. So maybe like 10:30. It's going to be basically a pop-up flash sale. And then of course, wrestling night is tonight, 7 p.m. Central. So, but it looks like everything is back and good to go. I do know that I know of one thing that eBay is working on, that they have been working on recently. And it seems like when major changes like this happen, this is when services are interrupted. They're doing team access, which I need to look into, which is live now. But I need to see and I need to figure that out. So yeah, that was my night not on eBay Live. And I looked and I wanted to kind of get a gauge on what's viewership like across the channels. I wrote this down because I wanted accurate info in numbers. So I did buyer counts at 7:30 and 8 Central last night. So at 7:30 last night, across all sports card eBay live streams, there were 11 in total at that time. 7:30 last night, 11 total sports card streams. There were only 245 viewers in those 11 rooms. That was at 7:30. There was 252 at 8 Central. So when I'm doing those counts, it's like, oof, that's like the largest room I think had 93 in their room at one time. It's like that's so and that could, Wednesday nights are typically a pretty poor night. And I think that's part of the reason why they're trying these weeknight, incentives and trying to build audiences in those nights. Cause I stopped going live on Wednesday night because it sucked. Like it was Tuesday nights suck. Wednesday nights suck. Thursday nights, a little better, less sucky than Tuesday and Wednesday, but there's just not much activity on eBay Live weeknights. Really, weekends are great, but during the week it can be a little rough. In fact, it's better for me to go live during the day, during the week, and that's kind of what I've. And then they threw this Wednesday night thing. It's like, oh shit, I'll take advantage. If you're going to push some people my way, I'll definitely take advantage. So hopefully things get worked out. I did express my concern and disappointment with the marketing behind Collector's Corner, which is completely separate from the issues they had last night. So hopefully, I'll have a call with my rep and, like, hey, I curated some inventory just for this. And, if it's not going to be pushed, I'm going to bow out of this program, of this Collector's Corner program. So we'll see. Hey, I may be selling some bulk, more bulk today. I may be selling some more bulk today. So I've got like I got a Facebook Marketplace ad up for like almost 1 million cards in my storage unit. And typically the offers I get is like, I'll do 100 and I'll clean it out for you. And I'm like, how about not? And I'm like, I'm not leaving my house for that. And so I had a guy reach out a few days ago, and he's like, I'll give you $200 and I'll do a full clean out. And I'm like, how about 1,500 and you can leave it messy? And he's like, oh, it's all junk and cherry picked. And it's like, well, then why do you want to clean it out for junk and crap? So I had somebody reach out last night and like, hey, this is his name. And he's like, I actually bought from you several years ago. You delivered to me. It was Oshkosh or Appleton. I can't remember. He was staying at a hotel. Like, I think it was like a family situation where like his ex-wife lived, and it was like he was staying there for like a week because his kids were, I don't know what the whole deal was. But anyway, I remember this, and I'm like, because he wanted me to deliver it. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, because it's like 2 hours. And I'm like, so I think I charged him like $100 extra, and I delivered. And he's like, hey, you delivered. And he's like, my business partner is going to be rolling through Madison. Do you still have this? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, he's got a van. How much to fill the van? So I'm like, and like right now, time is like, the money is not like, I'm not worried about that. It's the time on card show week, So, and plus I had planned on doing the live. Like I've got I'll have a shit ton of shipping to get out. So I'm like, well, you can fit a lot of cards in a van. I'm like, how about $1,000? I'll do $1,000. You can fill the van with as much, you can fill it, get every nook and cranny you can fill it. He's like, let me talk to him. He messaged me back. He's like, we'll do $750. And I'm like, I'm firm at $1,000. Like, I'm like, that's my, like 1,000 is my number. I'm not gonna, because time is important to me. And it's like literally junk wax. Like I'm sure there's good stuff in there. I know there's some like modern bass and stuff in there, but for the most part, it's like a bunch of junk wax. Like I'm getting to the point where I just want to dump it all. So, he well, let me double check. So he comes back. He's like, okay, we'll do that. I'm like, okay, that was easy. So he's like, he'll text, he'll text you and all that. And he doesn't know what time he's coming through. So hopefully it's not hopefully he gives me enough time so I can schedule my eBay live and get that going. So yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be, nice little cash for Saturday. And, I can, add more for Sunday night stream. I've got to get that scheduled. So yeah, so that was my day. That was my day. Hopefully better days ahead. Hopefully a better days ahead. And then I think tomorrow I got a card show. I love card show week when I get to make a card shop run to pick up the coupons for Saturday's show. So, I keep forgetting to mention that it is $5 admission to the Madison Card Show. 12 and under are free, but you do get a $5 off coupon to use at Bonsai Cards and Collectibles in DeForest. That's valid in store only on either Saturday or Sunday this weekend. So that's to get people in the store, go to the card show, go to Bonsai. They're open late on Saturday nights, so you can double dip or go in on Sunday. I think they do some football breaks on Sunday, and they've got plenty of TVs to watch games. So that's a little incentive. If you have to pay $5 to get in, but you can go spend it at Bonsai, and it's basically like free admission. What else is going on? I think that's about it. Madison Card Show this Saturday. I'll do an eBay live, a pop-up show probably at some point during the day. Tonight, wrestling night, 7:00 Central. I do have some autographs for wrestling night. I've got Tommaso Ciampa. That's a cheapie. What else? I've got Bailey. Got a Bailey NXT auto. I got the Honky Tonk Man. He's a Honky Tonk Man. I got the Godfather. And this is numbered on this is numbered on a 5. The Godfather. What else? Where's my other rest autos? But wait, there's more. Here they are. Tatanka. I wanted to get a mix of modern and new. It skews older stuff. The Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher. This is the Gem 10 Undertaker out of 5 from Panini Instant. I got a Torrie Wilson. Actually, they're pretty much all old, except for with the exception of Bailey. I think they're all older. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. This is numbered out of 15. And Bailey patch auto out of 99. So those are some of the cards. I watched basketball. I watched the NBA last night, which, man, I think I'm a Spurs fan now. I was watching Spurs, Matt. You got Victor Wembanyama. He's back after 8 months. And Cooper Flagg, debut for the Mavericks. And Dylan Harper making a debut. Man, Victor Wembanyama. Holy shit. He hasn't played like a regular season. 8 months. Dude is fucking amazing. Like, I am a Wemby fan. I am a Spurs fan. Like, I was even like, I went online to look for like Spurs, like a Spurs. Like, I think I'm going to root for the Spurs. I'll wear it under my Milwaukee Bucks hoodie, and I probably have a Chicago Bulls t-shirt somewhere. Maybe my mom's house, I probably have some Orlando Magic and Charlotte Hornets stuff from my bandwagon days in the 90s. So, man, what a game. And I don't know what his numbers were. I think he was like 33 and 17. What were his numbers? Didn't even come close. I was hoping like, triple-double. 40 points and 15 rebounds. 40 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. 1 assist for Victor Wembanyama last night. So guess what I did last night? I bought Victor Wembanyama cards on eBay. And hopefully I can get them in the next few days. I also did a deal, speaking of sourcing, I did a deal with a seller, and I think he's somewhat of a newer seller because I had to kind of walk him through a few things. I ordered a bunch of Wemby slabs, some like lower grade, like 6s and 7s and 8s. But there, I found a dealer who I was looking for Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo. And he had a whole bunch of stuff that like in good prices. Like I was first Bowman Chrome Jackson Dart, rated rookie Caleb Williams, a Tyler Warren hot rookies, rated rookie Cam Scattaboo, score rookie Scattaboo. He had a score Cameron Kinchen's auto for like $150. Jamar Chase rookie, Jaden Daniels rookie. What was in the price on these were insane. Caleb Williams was 99 cents. Alex Sarr rookie for $2. A Jaden Daniels Sage Artistry. It's Sage, so it's not going to sell well, but it was at 99 cents. Brock Bowers Topps Chrome Refractor for 99 cents. A Stadium Club Ohtani for $1.29. Puka Nacua rookie for $1.29. A Caleb Williams Youthquake for $1.49. A Jackson Smith Najigba rookie for 99 cents. Ashton Genty score rookie for $2. Emeka Egbuka rookie for $2.49. The Shedeur Sanders for $1.25. A Caleb Select rookie for 99 cents. A Jackson Dart score a treat for $1.99. A Jordan Love Select rookie for $1.99. Jackson Dart score a treat. Bijan for $2. Ashton Genty retro throwback rookie for $2.49. Another Jaden Daniels for 99 cents. Now I know he's out this week, so that sucks. Silver Prism Mahomes for $4. A score rookie Jaden Daniels for 99 cents. The Jamar Chase rookie was 99 cents. The Bowman Chrome Dart was $1.99. There was so got a bunch of that. Went Wemby shopping. I bought some cheap Wemby rookies, some cheap slabs. So that's a good flippable eBay live. All right, I'm going to go say hello to the chat, and then I got to go feed Earn Dog. Oh, and I got to call at 9:30. Andy Mack, good morning. Red Lights in the house, good morning. Gem City's here, good morning. Ernie misses mom. Yeah, mom's been gone a few days now. Well, she was back for a couple days, and then she was with her mom with the notorious MIL over the weekend in Chicago for shopping trip. And then she went down with her sorority sisters Tuesday night for dinner. And then yesterday she had a work conference. So she'll be back today. Red Light says, sure was a bummer last night. Tell me about it. Cooter says, good morning. On the bright side, you don't have a bunch of shipping to do this morning. That's true. I have 0 shipments to get out. That dude from Duryea, early, yeah. Early bird gets the worm, right? Kevin, good morning. Tuned into your live last night, a little bit past your stay time, and it was already over. Totally blows. Yeah. Frickin' sucks. Thank you for trying to come. Michael says, good morning. What's up? Gem City says, we are watching Bo contemplate selling the Madison Card Show, right? F-bomb. It's an F-bomb Thursday. Good morning, Jody. Max says, this is what you get paid the big bucks for. Right. We are all the couch people. Cooter says, simplify your life. Let the dealers pay their fucking parking. You are not a charity. Gem City says, I'll sponsor something. You get a good deal on a urinal sign. Hey, yeah, I've got urinal signs in the bathrooms at the Alliant. Gem City says, Cooter is correct. Max says, we're already paying indirectly. Gem City says, my back end must be broken too. Nothing sold yesterday. Cooter says, maybe you would get more eBay viewers if you paid for their parking, right? eBay was not shadow banning me. Sunflower says, I was curious to see what 350 auctions would be like. I'm not sure there would have been enough money in the room. Probably not. Especially on a Wednesday night. I think it's sustainable on a weekend. But a Wednesday night, unless they're pushing, unless I get that extra push from eBay, dangerous territory. And especially with I had lofty goals for last night. Offbeat All-Stars in the house. What's going on? I did not get suspended. Gem City says, no, he has been shadow banned by the parking syndicate at the Alliant. Low Roller says, I warned him not to put eBay Live in one basket. Well, I did. Now I'm going to go poor. Start the GoFundMe. Gem City says, I agree with you, but this was not a shadow banning, and also eBay is fine. I agree. There you go. I will not do that. Gem City says, Topps basketball releases today. Cooper Flagg had a double-double in a loss. Time to get his base rookies for some live sales. Ooh, that's actually a good point. I am hitting up the card shop. He doesn't have, if Bonsai had wrestling cards, I would go up there. I'm sure he has wax, but if he had singles, I would definitely go up this afternoon. But he doesn't. I might go anyway. I got to go pick up the vendor badges too. That's another expense. Vendor badges. I'll tell you how much I spend on vendor badges. I spend almost 8 tables go to vendor badges. Just badges. 8 tables. 8 full tables in vendor badges. And that's not counting the lanyard. Lanyards are probably, I don't know, I'd have to go to my Amazon. They're pretty cheap. Maybe 1 table. Gem City says LRS, he could flip a switch and have thousands listed back on buy it now if he needed to. It's not all or nothing. You got to roll with the punches. Absolutely. That's the thing. Like, I was selling $1.50 cards on eBay buy it now. Like, I can take a day or two and get, boom, inventory back on eBay. And it's not like I completely blew it up and it could never happen again. Johnny Im in the house, good morning. For some reason, I think you will be okay. I might be. I might have to start a GoFundMe, but we'll see. That dude from Duryea, do you think the shine is wearing off of eBay Live? No, the shine. There isn't even a shine. We have not begun. It's still rusty. eBay Live is still, rusty is not the right term. eBay Live is not even, we have not gotten to the shine stage yet. Like I said last night, 250 viewers across 11 rooms in prime time, albeit on a Wednesday. But that's another thing. Not only is eBay still in beta for the live platform, and that's why they're not adding a bunch of sellers. But they don't have they have millions and millions, and they've been pushing in you've seen the pushes. They need the viewers, and a lot of the eBay core buyers are not live buyers. So that's why they need to recruit sellers from other platforms who have audiences already to bring those audiences to eBay Live. And so we are in the this is what's exciting about it, is because we are in the very early stages of what's going to be a giant thing. So that's what I'm excited most about. So we have yet to see the shine for eBay Live. Gem City says, man, think about the liquid inventory that can come from that. Yeah. Talking about what I'll make in today's, just selling junk, turning it into liquid inventory, which I'll spend this Saturday at the, hell, I might spend it today at the card shop. If I go to the card shop today or tomorrow to the card, I'm going to the card shop one day or another, today or tomorrow. Nola Boo Boos. Kevin says, cool Triple H auto. I do not have a triple. It'd be nice if I had a Triple H auto. GameStop got promotion. Buy one, get 150% off for basketball. L1C's in the house. Charlotte Hornets. Grandmama. Larry Johnson was awesome for a brief time. I even had a shirt or two. Yeah. Grandmama. Muggsy Bogues. Man, those Hornets. Turquoise was the color of the 90s, man. Zoe, Alonzo Mourning. Who was the starting five in the glory days of the early 90s Hornets? Larry Johnson. Zoe was the 5. LJ was what, the 4? Muggsy was Muggsy the point? He had to be the point guard. Muggsy Bogues. Who else? David Wingate. Was he a starter? Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting a decent name. All right, I'm going to look it up. 1993. All right. Oh, Del Curry. I forgot about Del Curry. That's probably the name I was thinking about. Let's see. Oh, Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill was the name I was forgetting. Oh, J.R. Reed. Okay, so you had Muggsy Bogues at point. Dell was the shooting guard. So who was the starting 5? Oh, Dell was 6th man because Kendall Gill was the shooting. So Muggsy was the point. Kendall Gill was the shooting guard. You had J.R. Reed. It was J.R. Reed and Larry Johnson, then the forwards. And then Zoe was the center. And then you had Dell off the bench as the 6th man. Yeah. So you had Larry Johnson and I'm assuming. Basketball Reference has both listed as power forwards, but I would think one was at the strong forward position. I wonder if I can see starts. All right, here's the starts. Let's sort it. All right, so Larry Johnson, 93. Was this, what season was this? 92, 93? 92, 93, the heyday of the Charlotte Hornets starter jackets. So Larry Johnson started all 82 games. Muggsy started 80 of the 82 games at point. Zoe started 78 of 82 at center. Kendall Gill was 67 starts at shooting guard. And then the strong forward was David Wingate. J.R. Reed only started 1 game and only played in 17. Maybe he was hurt. And then Del Curry played in 80 games off the bench. 0 starts for Del Curry. So Johnny Newman had 27 starts at strong forward. So David Wingate got most of the starts at that position, and then Johnny Newman. I'm surprised J.R. Reed. He must have been injured. He only played 17 games. All right, let's go back to the chat. What else do we have? ET Card Collector, what's going on? I'd like to start buying guys that pop like Cam, Dart, and Victor, but then I'm afraid they'll turn out like Brian Taylor and become worthless with one injury. That's why live selling is so amazing, because I can buy this stuff today, get it in the mail in a few days, sell it on Sunday or Monday, and then boom. And the market overpay. The live buying market tends to overpay what they could buy it for on Buy It Now. So just trying to find those advantages. D Pyers in the house. VJ Edgecombe of the 76ers had a historic first game against the Celtics. Ooh, really? Let's see. VJ Edgecombe, 76ers and Celtics. VJ, wow, 34 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. How about that? Edgecombe scores the most points in an NBA debut since Wilt Chamberlain. Holy shit. How about that? That is historic. Low Roller found $80 on Skill Games. Tracy says, have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks for popping in. Johnny says, not a fan of any live selling as a buyer. You can't fix stupidness, many bidders show, but it's great for sellers. Hell yeah. There are places where live you can get great deals. Find the rooms that I sell stuff at discounts all the time just because there's not the buyers for it. There's definitely ways to find some good deals. You just gotta, you gotta find them. And most people don't have the patience I don't have the patience to do it. Muggsy, Del Curry, Diva, Del, Gil, Reed, Tracy agrees, Chapman, Dell, Vladi. Vladi came later because Vladi was traded he was late 90s because he was traded to the Hornets from the Lakers for Kobe Bryant. Whoops. Rex Chapman would have been pre-92, 93. Ball. Kobe was a Hornet for an hour. David Wesley and Bobby Phills. That was a little later. Like 94, 95, 96. Kevin says, on wrestling, R-Truth always calls Ciampa. Oh, Ciampa. Triple H. Oh, okay. See, I don't watch much. I have watched a couple NXT, though. I watched NXT on Tuesday night. And yesterday I watched a little bit of the Great American Bash pay-per-view. And I think Halloween Havoc is this week. It's Saturday for NXT. So I'm looking forward to watching that after the show. Del Curry. Hokey. That dude says, happy to see you killing it online. Personally, it isn't for me to buy or sell. I don't even make YouTube videos. It's not, and that's okay. Like, it's not live. Just because if you even sell cards, like selling $1.50 cards, it's okay. Like, you don't it's not worth my time. That's okay. I don't like buying kabooms in downtowns, but other people are like, why are you dealing with $20 cards? I want to buy a $500 kaboom. That's because I don't want to do that. And that's okay. It's okay. If you don't want to sell on live, that's okay. If you don't want to buy on live, that's okay. If you don't want to buy cards at all, that's okay. Red Light says hello to John. John says pro wrestling isn't a sport ever. It's sports entertainment. J.R. Reed had a huge dumper. TKO ruined at WWE. ET Card Collector says, Larry Johnson's mother lived 2 roads up from my house in a town of 10,000 people. Never saw him out hooping in the driveway. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Edgecombe is the rookie of the year, according to my son. He's smarter than I. Best debut since, another Philadelphian. People promoting the hobby talk out of both sides of their mouths. They don't want to grow the hobby. They want to grow the suckers. I want to grow my bank account. I think it's important. I think the hobby is important for all aspects, but at the end of the day, like, this is a business for me. So I want what's good for me and paying the bills and all that bullshit. So yeah, hey, I'm all about the hobby, but I'm also number one looking out for my bank account and my wallet and all that good stuff, just like anybody else is at their jobs. Gem City says, oh, good. John is alive. Chris says HSN and QVC are still on the air after 40 years. eBay Live isn't going away anytime soon. Ain't that the truth? And look at, I mean, eBay Live hasn't even like launched yet. I mean, it hasn't even begun. Max says, thank God Philly still has Embiid. Going to be sub 500 by the break. Saturday main event on Peacock, November 1st. I'm not sure QVC and HSN are auctioning shit off. In a way. WWE Saturday night main event. There you go. Bo on record saying he wants to grow suckers. Sure. If it helps me pay the bills, yeah. We are all suckers in the hobby. The trick is not to be the last man holding the hot potato. Absolutely. We are a nation of suckers. Bo might as well get his piece of the action. Amen to that. All right, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to go feed Ernie. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. I may have an eBay pop-up sale later this morning, maybe like around 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's literally going to be like a pop-up sale. I'll get it created about 20 minutes before I go live, probably. So stay tuned for that. Tonight is wrestling night on eBay Live, 7 o'clock Central. I've got some cool autos. I think I have one Hogan slab. Last week we skewed modern for the audience. So I had bought a bunch of older wrestling, which is my wheelhouse, and for what I paid for it, like, I'm happy to just sit on it, and not give it away at discounts, at steals and deals. But you might get some steals and deals. Still trying to build a wrestling audience. So if you have any, this audience, not too many wrestling buyers in here. So I know who I'm speaking to. You're probably not going to be in my eBay Live tonight. So that's tonight. So eBay Live wrestling night. Madison Card Show is Saturday, 9 to 5, Alliant Energy Center, $5 admission, but you get that $5 coupon to use at Bonsai this weekend also for in-store only. Kids 12 and under free. The black thing, no, it's holding my Daniel Jones rated rookies. All right, so have a wonderful day, and we'll do this again tomorrow. I don't know if we'll play Name That Player tomorrow. It depends on what my timing is tomorrow. I've kind of kept my schedule clear and free tomorrow just because it's the day before the card show. So maybe we will play Name That Player after all. All right. With that, I'm out. Have a great day. We'll see you probably at some point today, maybe on eBay Live. If not, tomorrow morning. See you then.